Hi guys, my name is Cody Kerr. I live here in Helsinki, Finland, so top of the world, and I'm actually from Brisbane, Australia, so the outside of the world. So it's really cool to give a speech for World Speech Day, and the topic is great, humanity at a crossroads. And we're always sort of at a crossroads with our perspectives and the decisions that we make. And I want to talk about online business today, and the title of my speech is Fairness in International Business. Now, 10 years ago, I noticed that there was quite a difference in pay rates for different countries across the world. And that's because of conversion rates, but really some of the prices are quite low. And it's happening because there's such a saturation in the market. A lot of people offering the same sort of services. Now, these platforms like Freelancer and Upwork, they're great platforms, but and they offer multitudes of services. So you got employment law, you've got financial services, you got development, design services around photography and film, and basically most of the industries, right? And this is where we're heading, I have recently had a son, and he might be working on these online platforms one day, but what's currently happening with that saturation, I don't know if he's going to make enough money to pay rent with that. So I want to encourage people to change their mindset with the remuneration. We should be paying people exactly what we would want to be paying, and we should understand what the services are so we can pay correctly. So if that's what's happening, what can we do to sort of get out of that situation so that we can actually make enough money? Well, we should look at agreements. We should look at different countries that offer different resources. I mean, obviously we want to find people with the specific resources we have. And maybe we can't find those people around us. So we can go to different countries to find those particular services. And then we can form agreements and actually offer the same services without the platforms. So what we can do, I had a legal lesson the other day, and I learned how to actually create a legal contract and what is a valid offer. See, a valid offer has 4 criteria. It's got a specific offeree, so somebody that the agreement's intended for, clear terms, all the specifics about what will be done, and you can have dispute clauses to make sure that if anything does go astray, that you can sort of have some agreements there as well. It's communicated in a form understandable by the person it's being offered to. They can read it and fully understand it. And lastly is the legal intent, so they have the will to actually take up that contract. If you've got all those 4 things, you can actually have an agreement that will be legally tender. And you can create that yourself, but obviously it's better to eventually create it through a lawyer, and then that way you can continuously use that same sort of agreement. So from today, I want you guys to go out there, look up other businesses throughout the world that are offering similar services, and just talk about what you need done, and just see what they come back with. Let them know you need a viable price to be able to do long-term business, but you might be pleasantly surprised at how long you can work with another company, leveraging time and money and resources. So also, you should also look at the agreements we talked about. Just come up with one yourself. Try your hardest to make it the best you can, and test it out and see if the other party's happy with it. And you might find that it works perfectly. And obviously, down the track, you can get more tender legal agreements through a lawyer. But I really want to thank you guys for your time today. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Hopefully speak to you next time.